Welcome dear students. In this video we are going to learn about natural numbers and whole numbers, their definitions and the related concepts and facts. Natural numbers. Counting numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on to infinity are known as natural numbers. They help us in counting concrete objects. Whole numbers. If 0 is included in natural numbers, the collection so obtained is known as whole numbers. Thus 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on to infinity are whole numbers. In other words, whole numbers comprise of natural numbers plus 0. Smallest natural number is 1. Largest natural number is unknown. Smallest whole number is 0. Largest whole number is unknown. Every natural number is also a whole number, but every whole number is not a natural number. For example, 0 is a whole number, but not a natural number. Greatest number formed by n digits plus 1 is equal to smallest number of n plus 1 digits. For example, 9 plus 1 is equal to 10. 9 is a one-digit largest number, while 10 is a two-digit smallest number. Similarly, 99 is two-digit largest number. When you add 1 to it, you get 100, which is three-digit smallest number. Similarly, 999 is three-digit largest number. On adding 1, it gives 1000, which is 3 plus 1 is equal to 4-digit smallest number. Same principle applies to the other two numbers, which I suggest to students to practice on their own. There are finite number of natural numbers between any two natural numbers. This means to say that between any two natural numbers, there are countable natural numbers lying between them. For example, there are 5 natural numbers between 4 and 10, and they have been highlighted in red color. The number of natural numbers lying between two numbers can also be obtained by taking the difference of two numbers and subtracting 1 from it. Like here, we have taken the difference of 4 and 10, that is 10 minus 4 is equal to 6, and we subtract 1 from it. 6 minus 1 is equal to 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, there are 5 natural numbers between 4 and 10. Thus, total natural numbers between two natural numbers x and y is equal to x minus y minus 1, assuming x is greater than y. For example, thus numbers 123 and 258 have 258 minus 123 minus 1 is equal to 134 natural numbers in between them. That means to say that starting from 124 to 257, there are 134 natural numbers. Two consecutive natural numbers are given by n and n plus 1. For example, 23 and 24 are two consecutive natural numbers, and they can be written as 23 and 23 plus 1. And here n is 23. Difference between any two consecutive natural numbers is always 1. Any three consecutive natural numbers are given by n, n plus 1 and n plus 2, or n minus 1, n and n plus 1. Of course, in this case, we have to assume that n is greater than 1, because if we take n as 1, then the first number which is given by n minus 1 will become 1 minus 1, which will give 0, and 0 is not a natural number. For example, 7, 8 and 9 are three consecutive natural numbers, and they can be written as 7, 8 can be written as 7 plus 1, and 9 can be written as 7 plus 2, which makes n is equal to 7 here. Or it can also be written as 7 can be written as 8 minus 1, 8 can be written as 8, and 9 can be written as 8 plus 1, which tells us that n is 8 in this case. Product of any two consecutive natural numbers is always divisible by 2. For example, 7 and 8 are two consecutive natural numbers, and 7 into 8 is equal to 56, and 56 by 2 is equal to 28, which shows that 56 is exactly divisible by 2. 19 and 20 are again two consecutive natural numbers, and 19 into 20 is equal to 380, thus the product is 380, and 380 by 2 is 190, which again tells us that 380, which is the product of two consecutive numbers 19 and 20, is exactly divisible by 2. Product of any three consecutive natural numbers is always divisible by 6. For example, 7, 8 and 9 are three consecutive natural numbers, and 7 into 8 into 9 is equal to 504, and 504 by 6 is equal to 84, which goes on to show that it is exactly divisible by 6. Again, 13, 14 and 15 are three consecutive natural numbers, and 13 into 14 into 14 into 15 is equal to 2730, and 2730 divided by 6 is equal to 455, which proves that the product of three consecutive natural numbers is always divisible by 6. It's a very important fact which must always be kept in mind. Any two-digit natural number is xy, which can be expanded as 10x plus y. On interchanging digits, number becomes yx, which can be expanded as 10y plus x. For example, 47, in which 4 is x and 7 is y. So 47 can be written as 4 into 10 plus 7 is equal to 40 plus 7. And if we interchange the digits, then 47 becomes 74. So 74 can be expanded into 7 into 10 plus 4 is equal to 70 plus 4. This concept is very useful in solving the linear equations which you will come across in your math books. Any three-digit natural number is xyz, which can be expanded to 100x plus 10y plus z, because x is at 100's place and y is at 10's place. On interchanging the extreme digits, extreme means first and the last. So x is the first digit, z is the last digits. So when you interchange the extreme digits, the number becomes zyx. That means z goes in place of x and x goes in place of z. So zyx can be expanded to 100z plus 10y plus x. For example, 384 is a three-digit number, which can be expanded into 3 into 100 plus 8 into 10 plus 4 is equal to 300 plus 80 plus 4. When you interchange the extreme digits, 384 becomes 483, which can be expanded to 4 into 100 plus 8 into 10 plus 3 is equal to 400 plus 80 plus 3. When we say number, say x, exceeds another number, say y, by m, it means that x minus y is equal to m. Instead of word exceeds, we can also write is more than, is greater than, is larger than. So this will always be translated mathematically to x minus y is equal to m. For example, if we say length, suppose it is x, of a rectangle exceeds its breadth, say y, by 7 centimeters, then it will mean that x minus y is equal to 7, or x is equal to y plus 7. If a number x is decreased by 10%, it means that x minus 10% of x is equal to x minus percentage. Always means if we remove the symbol of percentage, we write 1 by 10. So 10% becomes 10 by 100 into x. So 10 by 100 becomes 1 by 10. 1 by 10 into x becomes 10 by x by 10. So x minus x by 10 is equal to 9x by 10. For example, if number is 60 and it is decreased by 5%, then the new number is 60 minus 5% of 60 is equal to 60 minus 5 upon 100 into 60. 5 upon 100 becomes 20. So 60 upon 20, 60 minus 60 upon 20. 60 upon 20 is 3. So 60 minus 3 is equal to 57. Thus, the 5% of 60 is 3. And when it is decreased by 5%, the new number becomes 60 minus 3 is equal to 57. If a number is increased by 10%, it means that x plus 10% of x is equal to x plus 10 by 100 into x is equal to x plus x by 10, which means is equal to 11x by 10. For example, if number 60 is increased by 5%, then the new number is 60 plus 5% of 60 is equal to 60 plus 5 upon 100 into 60. 5 upon 100 is 1 upon 20, so it becomes 60 plus 60 upon 20. 60 upon 20 is 3, so the new number becomes 60 plus 3 is equal to 63. It means that 5% of 60 is 3, and when it is increased by that percentage, the new number becomes 63. When we say two numbers are in ratio m is to n, then the two numbers are mx and nx. For example, if two numbers are in ratio 3 is to 5, then we can safely assume that the numbers are 3x and 5x. This is also another important concept which you will come across with in your linear equation sums, where you will have to translate or convert the linguistic statement into mathematical statement like this. Even number. Number which is divisible by 2 is known as an even number. It has 0 or 2 or 4 or 6 or 8 in units place. Units place means right handmost digit. And its general form is 2n. It means that all even numbers can be expressed as multiples of 2. For example, we have taken these examples of even numbers. 30, it has got 0 at units place. 52, it has got 2 at its units place. 14, it has got 4 at its units place. 76, it has got 6 at its units place. And 98, it has got 8 at its units place. So these are all even numbers. So no matter how large the number is, just pay attention to the last digit. If it is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, that means the number is an even number. And they can be written as, you see, 30 can be written as 2 into 15. 52 can be written as 2 into 26. 14 can be written as 2 into 7. 76 can be written as 2 into 38. 98 can be written as 2 into 49. So all even numbers can be expressed as multiples of 2. And for your information, 0 is considered as an even number. So 0 is an even number. Odd number. Number which is not divisible by 2 is known as an odd number. It has 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9 in units place. And its general form is 2n minus 1 or 2n plus 1. For example, 31, 1 at its units place. 13, it has got 3 at its units place. 25, it has got 5 at its units place. 47, it has got 7. 89 has got 9 at its units place. They are all odd numbers. And you see they can be written as 2 into 16, 32 minus 1, 31. And 13 can be written as 2 into 7 minus 1. That is 2, 7, the 14. 14 minus 1 is 13. 25 can be written as 2 into 13 minus 1, because 13 into 2 is 26. 26 minus 1 is 25. 47 can be written as 2 into 24. 2 into 24 is 48. 48 minus 1 is 47. And 89 can be written as 2 into 45 minus 1, because 2 into 45 is 90. 90 minus 1 is 89. Two consecutive even numbers are given by 2n and 2n plus 2. For example, 16 and 18 are two consecutive even numbers, and they can be written as 2 into 8 and 2 into 8 plus 2. Here 8 is n. So 2 into 8 is 16 and 2 into 8 plus 2 is 16 plus 2, 18. Two consecutive odd numbers are given by 2n plus 1 and 2n plus 3. For example, 17 and 19 are two consecutive odd numbers and they can be written as 2 into 8 plus 1. So 2 into 8 is 16 plus 1 17, and 2 into 8 16 plus 3 19. So 19 can be expressed as 2 into 8 plus 3, and 17 is written as 2 into 8 plus 1. Here again n is 8. Difference between any two consecutive even numbers or any two consecutive odd numbers is always 2. Now be very careful while reading these sentences. The difference between two consecutive natural numbers is 1, but the difference between two consecutive even numbers or two consecutive odd numbers is 2. Now even number into even number is equal to even number, odd number into odd number is equal to odd number, and even number into odd number is equal to even number. Even number plus even number is equal to even number, odd number plus odd number is equal to even number plus odd number is equal to odd number. Now let us understand this with examples. 14 into 6, even into even, 84, even number. 13 into 5, both are odd, is equal to 65, we get odd number. 14 into 5, 14 is even, 5 is odd, but 70 is even. So even into odd is equal to even. Now 8 plus 14, both are even, so it gives even number. Even plus even is equal to even number. 13 plus 25 is equal to 38. 13 is odd, 25 is odd. 38 is even. So odd plus odd is equal to even. 6 is even, 7 is odd, 13 is odd. So even plus odd is equal to odd number. So I suggest to students, you pick up some more numbers at random and please practice this to get the grasp on it. Ascending order. When numbers are written from the smallest to the largest, the order is called ascending order. Descending order. When numbers are written from the largest to the smallest, it is known as descending order. For example, we have chosen some numbers 3, 19, 22, 45, 107, 234, 701 is ascending order because the smallest number is on the left hand side and the largest number is written in the last. On the other hand, 704, 234, 107, 45, 22, 19, 3, 19 and 3 is descending order because the largest number is written first and the smallest number is written last. Predecessor. Number preceding a given number is called its predecessor. It means number which comes just before a given number is known as its predecessor, and it is given by n minus 1. It means if you want to find a number, if you want to find predecessor of any number, just subtract 1 from it. Thus predecessor of 7 is 7 minus 1 is equal to 6 because 6 comes immediately before 7 or 6 precedes 7. Successor. Number succeeding a given number is known as successor. It comes immediately after the given number and it is given by n plus 1. Thus successor of 13 is 13 plus 1 is equal to 14 because 14 comes immediately after 13 or it succeeds 13. Every natural number has a successor and every natural number except 1 has a predecessor because if you subtract 1 from 1 we get 0 and 0 is not a natural number. So we say that in natural numbers excepting 1, all natural numbers have their predecessors and all natural numbers have their successors, except that natural number 1 does not have any predecessor. Every whole number has a successor and every whole number except 0 has a predecessor because 0 is the smallest whole number. We cannot subtract 1 from it. If we subtract 1 from it, we'll get a negative integer. We will not get a whole number. So whole number 0 does not have any predecessor. Another thing is successor of odd number is even number, and vice versa. Vice versa means the other way around. It means successor of odd number is even number and successor of even number is odd number. Similarly, predecessor of odd number is even number and vice versa, which means to say that predecessor of even number is odd number. Natural numbers and whole numbers are closed under addition and multiplication. What does this mean? It means that the operation of addition and multiplication between any two natural numbers or whole numbers gives the result as natural number or whole number. It means natural number plus natural number is equal to natural number, and natural number into natural number is equal to natural number. And with whole numbers, whole number plus whole number is equal to whole number, and whole number into whole number is equal to whole number. Let us do one example each for these situations. 13 plus 28 is equal to 41. 13 is a natural number, 28 is a natural number. When we add the two, we get 41, which is a natural number. 14 is a natural number, 7 is natural number, so 14 into 7 is equal to 98. So when you multiply two natural numbers, you get 98, which is again natural number. Now 0 is whole number, 7 is whole number, so 0 plus 7 is equal to 7, which is again whole number. 0 into 13, 0 is whole number, 13 is whole number, we get the product as 0, which is again whole number. So it means to say that whole numbers and natural numbers are closed under addition and multiplication. But natural numbers and whole numbers are not closed under subtraction and division. This means that operation of subtraction and division on natural numbers and on whole numbers may not yield natural number and whole number respectively. Okay, let's take some examples. 5 minus 18 is equal to minus 13. Now minus 13 is not a natural number, it's not a whole number. Now 0 minus 7 is equal to minus 7. Again minus 7 is not a whole number. So it means natural numbers and whole numbers are not closed under subtraction. Now 5 by 2 is equal to 2.5. When you divide 5 by 2, you get 2.5. Now 2.5 is not a natural number, so they are not closed under division. 3 by 5. When you divide 3 by 5, you get 0.6. Again 0.6 is not a natural number. It is not a whole number. So from this we understand that natural numbers and whole numbers are not closed under division and subtraction. So with this we come to the end of this video, and I hope this video was helpful to you in understanding the concepts, facts and definitions related to natural numbers and whole numbers. For more videos related to education, math concepts, puzzles, riddles and Gurbani, do subscribe to this channel, and also do remember to like and share the videos. Thank you very much. God bless you all. ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ। ਰੱਬ ਰਾਖਾ।